Hey guys! Today we're making chocolate mousse. It's one of my favourite desserts and it's relatively easy to make. All you really need is a fridge, so that's one of the vital things to have in your van if you want to make chocolate mousse. Ingredients today are going to be 125 grams of chocolate, 3 eggs, 125 ml of cream, 35 grams of sugar, 10 grams of butter. Cool, so let's get started. First, what you're going to do is you're going to take your chocolate and we're going to get someone stronger to break it up. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to take our chocolate and we're going to put it in a pot. Probably if you were in a house you would do this in a microwave. It's super easy, but as we don't have a microwave because we're in a van, we're just going to do it like this. You could do it in a bain-marie where you put water in the bottom, bowl on top, and then you melt it slowly like this. It's super easy. We don't have a bowl right now, so we're just gonna use it in a pot. Just take care to just warm the pot and then you can turn the heat off, otherwise it could burn. Super low heat. So we're just gonna take our 10 grams of butter and put that in the pot to melt as well. And then we're just gonna keep on on it for a few minutes. So I'm going to take it off the heat now. The pot is hot and the chocolate should melt in the residual heat left over. You really don't want to burn the chocolate, otherwise it's going to go bitter and it's going to do that like weird clumpy texture when it goes burnt. So just so the pot is hot, take it off the heat and then let the chocolate melt in the residual heat. Give it a little stir. So it should look sleek and shiny like this with all the chocolate dissolved. Okay, so we're just going to leave that to cool down. I'm going to take a fork and I've already separated my whites and my yolks, but that's all you need to do. Separate your whites into a big bowl and just make sure that the bowl is clean, it doesn't have any fat in it, because we're going to whisk the whites, and if there's any fat in the bowl it's not going to whisk up very well. We're going to take our yolk and we're just going to whisk them. That's done. So with the cream, obviously it would start being liquid. We've already whipped our cream. If you want to check out how to make a whipped cream or a nice chantilly cream, then just check out our other video, the Christmas pineapple video. It's gonna tell you how to make a good cream. So that's our whipped cream, it's already done. Next we're going to whisk our egg white. We're gonna just swap to Enzo and he's gonna show you a good tip on how to whisk quickly.
Hey, it's me! So many people don't believe me when I'm saying that I'm faster whisking egg white with my arm and a whisk instead of a machine, but I'm gonna demonstrate that to you. Okay, so first you need a very big bowl. It's gonna be much easier to give big movements onto the egg white. So first, the egg white is really thick when it's like this, so you need to make it liquid. For that, you're gonna make a lot of small movements to make it liquid, okay? So you can see now it's like gloopy, and so really fast, real shake. You go like this,
Zigzag.
in like a Z. Bam, 10 seconds, it's already liquid. Now you're just gonna put a very small pinch of salt, okay? And now you're gonna start making movements a bit bigger onto a round like this. It's just like playing drums. When they play drums, they don't do that to hit the snare. They use the bounce of their wrist. And here is the same, you use the bounce of your wrist. I'm not using my arm. Okay, it's been like 30 seconds and then already you can see it's really foamy. We're gonna put the sugar in.
Guys, normally we would use caster sugar. As we don't have any caster sugar, we're just using powdered sugar. So we're gonna sieve it so that there's no lumps.
Okay, so we just introduced the sugar and I'm gonna demonstrate why is it better with hand than with the machine. Just simply because your movements are gonna be more efficient to putting air into the egg white. So you can change between those Z to see how's the texture, to those big movements now to introduce the air. So those big movements are meant to put air inside the egg white, and you use like the whole movement of the ball. Okay, so from now we are almost there. You can see the texture is almost there. So we are gonna try to make really fast movements and introduce just a bit more air. So here we're on to soft peak texture, and now we're just gonna give the last whisk to make it a bit harder. Okay, we're now on to hard peak. You can see as you go up, the peak is firm. Back to Charlotte.
Okay, now we're gonna take our beaten egg, pour it in with our cream, and then you're just gonna fold the cream in with the egg. Just being careful not to break the cream up too much.
Come from under to the top.
Okay, and then you're gonna add your chocolate mixture into the cream mixture. Just to make sure that your chocolate mixture isn't too hot. And fold that in. For this job, you should use a spatula because it's so much easier to get all of your ingredients out of the pot. So we're just gonna keep folding it until the chocolate has incorporated in with the egg mixture. So make sure to scoop all the way underneath and fold on top so that you're not left with any white bits. Now we're gonna take our meringue mixture. So we're gonna take a third of the meringue mixture and put it into your chocolate mixture, and then we're gonna just mix that in until it's incorporated. Folding it gently, be careful not to knock out too much air. To incorporate a little bit first, it makes it way easier to mix in to the egg whites afterwards. So now we're gonna take our chocolate mixture, pour it all into the egg whites. Make sure to get all of your mixture, and then we're gonna do the same again. Make sure to incorporate all the chocolate, but be careful not to knock out the air. So you want to do it as carefully as possible and in as little folds as possible. Okay, that looks good. So we've just prepared some glasses. Here we've got 2 glasses, and then here we've got some little ceramic pot thingies. So I mean, you can put your mousse in whatever you want. That's just what we have. So just fill your glasses or pots up until you have the desired amount that you want inside. There you go. Super easy, really quick actually, and super yummy. One tip is to make sure that you know when you want to eat your mousse, because obviously you have to leave it to cool for at least 8 hours. So if you want to eat it on the same day, you need to make it in the morning, and if you want to have it the next day, then you can make it in the evening. And it's always better the next day, so the longer you leave it, the better it's going to be. So now we filled up our 4 glasses of mousse. We're going to refrigerate it for at least 8 hours. If you can't wait, then I mean you can have it after maybe 5 hours, do you think, is it?
Yeah, even 2 or 3 if your fridge is very cold.
If your fridge is very cold, but if you're in a van, it's likely that it's not. So we're going to put these in the fridge, we're going to leave them overnight, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's a day and a half later now. We actually forgot to film the rest of this video, but I wanted to show you our mousse. Here is one we still have, and it's nice and set, super smooth and yummy. And yeah, I'm going to go and eat this one now. We hope you enjoyed this chocolate mousse recipe, and let us know what you think. If you want to support us, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys soon.